Welcome back to Taiwan. Now, we have a special guest today, and she's the first prize winner of the Jido Zenya Award in 2003. And she's Miss Amy Liao, designer of Fantasia Studio. And Miss Liao, we've been talking about how to combine or fuse Western elements and Eastern elements in the design. You talk about how you bring the Asian elements into your design. How do you bring the Western elements? What are the most important parts of Western culture in your design?
I think the abstract way to make the shape, the rhythm is very important part for them. Yeah, and for us, I think we got many knowledge for life. We have the knowledge for man. We have the knowledge for some philosophy. Also very important.
That's right. But as you know that in the Western world, design and fashion industry is a very mature industry.
Yes.
But for the incomers, such as Asian designers, it's very difficult to overcome the threshold and try to get into the market, right? How do you position yourself in this Western market?
Actually, I try to think, try to learn first.
I see.
Yeah. Then I found that, and then I can feel that what's they missing? Was they will be charmed by Asia.
I see.
Yeah.
But you're looking to the Western market in general, or the world market in general. What's the thing that you can bring into the design world?
Okay, I give you the very tricky part. Okay, I give everyone the options. Actually, usually when I'm doing the studying or research, if I don't have enough time, anyway, I would just say Asia girl. I grew up here, and I just went to Milan just for not so long time. So when I want to study, I study the best. I try to look at all the best things. Yes, all the best design first, but it's just one part of it. And second, the most important part is the thinking of philosophy. And the third part, also very important, that's the art. Yeah. Try to make things pretty, we try to make things smooth, we try to make things charming.
The general perception of the Asian is that they're very good at copying, not creating. Do you think that's an accurate assessment or description of the Asian people?
Almost it's true, but we sometimes can say copy, sometimes we can learn it.
I see.
For children, like when they are learning a language or they want to grow up, of course they are copying all things they are catching, because they don't have the ability yet to create something even better or good. So they are trying hard to learning. I can see it, and or maybe for the Asian people, in our character, sometimes we're just too shy. We're afraid to be different. So sometimes people just maybe doing a little bit like copying. They just don't know.
That's right. To create something or design something is one thing, but to create a brand for that design is another thing. So, what's the most difficult part in terms of branding, especially Asian brand?
If people catch what I talked before, I try to think and live like a Western, try to get into their life, then I can find they like what they want.
I see.
Yeah, if we are promoting us, when we are promoting our culture also, maybe it's like it's more like a communication, or it's more like a polite manner. When you talk to someone, if you know someone don't like what or they care about what, you know how to communicate each other. Also design, also for branding, because branding actually is it's already with marketing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you also have to know how to do marketing, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any training for that, or just learning by doing?
Yeah, of course, school. In Italy they teach us some, but actually most important part still should be the observing. Yeah.
You emphasize the word, and learning and thinking like the Western, people. travel a lot, and does traveling help you to expose yourself to different cultures?
Yeah, 2 points. Yes, I travel a lot since I was a child. Maybe since 16. Then every summer vacation, I try to go to other country to see people, to see the culture, and enjoy different kind of things.
People do traveling for different purposes. People just go there and relax, try to observe things which can help them to create new ideas. What's your way of doing traveling?
My way, I just get enjoy. Yeah, I feel the enjoyment like is like you just get something completely new, and it's even opposite from your culture, and it's also good. It's some kind of sometimes this word can say it. Yeah, it's good.
And also, I think one of the changes talking to foreigners and Western designers and so on. How do they appreciate the idea that you bring into the design world, as Asian perspective?
Oh yeah, for example, I heard promote like Chinese medicine, the key. Yeah, in 2003, I made the project basically on the key.
I see.
Yeah, and when these years in the Western design or brand world area, they are keeping using the key in spa or some area. Yeah, and I think also Yi Jing. Yeah, I think there are still so many elements we use actually.
That's right, and that's a secret of success, right?
Yeah.
And I know you also try to create your brand, right? Yeah. But creating brands, as I say, is a very tough job.
Yeah.
And do you think that most Asian companies or Asian designers are ready or prepared themselves enough for creating their own brands?
I don't know every designer, so I cannot say it. But if any designer or any company they want to make them into a brand, world brand, the first important step they have to understand the Western country first.
Yeah, but also I know that some designers or some people also look up to other designers for their ideas. So who do you admire most, if there's any?
If
other designers or other brands
I
admire most.
Admire. Oh, okay. Actually, I like. Okay, I can talk about. Yeah, I like Giorgio Armani. There are two reasons. Because there are two reasons, not just his design. But also the other two reasons is like coincidence. He's also having a medicine background. He studied medicine and he didn't study any design or art. And second is before he created his brand Giorgio Armani into 1975 or 4, I forgot. Before that, the last thing make him feel success is he took a project from Zenya. The same brand, which give me the award.
I see. Yeah. But as we know that European people and Asian people tend to have different views about the name brands. In Asia, people, name brand, garment bags, whatever, tend to see that as a way to show its status and so on. Do you see differences between the Asian culture and European culture in terms of seeing different brands?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Yes, actually, for European, maybe especially for Milan, Paris, those people living in the fashion, actually, they are not so care about the name. They can even buy a luxury purse, spend a lot, but without any name. They prefer no one knows the brand they are carrying.
That's right. How about Asian people?
They like to wear uniform.
Uniform. Maybe everybody carrying the same bag,
Yeah, maybe in our life, since we are children, we wear uniform so when we grow up.
So I think that Asian culture or Asian people tend to have a more, wrong way of understanding brands, names, and so on.
Yeah, if we make Milan or Paris for standard for fashion design, to compare with their thinking and Asia thinking, we say this is wrong. I don't say it's wrong. I can just say opposite. Because for Western people, they buy something for with higher price because they want to buy the art. Art should be unique, should be special, should be with some element. But for Asia, buying luxury things or spend more money, they want to buy some name, and which name is even Western name. For French people will feel even strange because European people always love their country, love their culture so much. They always feel they are the most important or the best, and we like to wear others' names and feel proud.
That's right.
For French, you will say, many French people discuss with me
already.
already.
Tone, I guess. But as we know that for many people, guys, they feel kind of hard to understand why their wives are obsessed with name brands and so on. What's the accurate way of understanding and using those names, such as purse, bags, and so on? Arts or less longer?
Okay, first of all, I don't know how to. It's hard for me to say that how we women in Asia, how we did something wrong. That's not good for me. But I can suggest everyone that for European women, or for me, since I was a child, whenever I go shopping or I design something for me myself, actually I was trying to make something that's perfect for me.
I see.
And I can find identity. I feel comfortable. I feel this is me. So I get it for more money or more time. Yeah, I think it's the way maybe the high fashion area thinking and also good designer also think that.
In recent years, there are more young people trying to be worldwide, world-known designers. But we see some success stories, but there are also failed stories and so on. How competitive it is in the design world? It's very, very difficult to survive in this design world. Some people have ideas, hoping to be successful in the design world, but a lot of people failed.
Good question. Because I just have another friend, just a design for Pacamo. We are good friends, and last time we also talked about this. We also already learned. Now I think in the whole world, because maybe by economic or from many ways, they predict that the future is the world for design for luxury. So they are now more and more school for design, and they are inviting students and create encourage people to go to design world. But I have to say that design is a combination of art and life.
That's right.
So art things you still need talent.
That's right.
Otherwise, whenever how much work you are doing, how much time you are taking, maybe it still cannot come out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
to other job.
Talents are very important. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But as an industry, I think the government support trying to help is also very important. So when we come back, we will talk about Taiwan government's policies in terms of promoting the art industry or design industry in Taiwan. And don't go away. We'll be back after this message.